the very clear, simple issue that needs to be solved, that literally these platforms could solve like in an instance, is someone's last moments alive should not ever be distributed for entertainment or viewing without the person's family's consent.
I agree. I don't think that type of content should be distributed. It's disrespectful to the families, but that can be a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Period. Like, there needs to be legislation for this. I don't know where it starts. I'm honestly...
No. That can become very dangerous. Like I'm saying, it's like legislation. What we need to do is have standards as a society. We need to stop relying on legislation, and we need to start enforcing standards and just common decency.
I think the problem starts even with the people who are taking the video, let alone it being posted. Because
that's a very great point. It's like people are so quick to pull out their phones for any situation. It's like everyone is just so quick to just whip out their phones for whatever scenario that they think can drive engagement and get them some likes or clicks, and just it's so sick.
Because I feel like posting, once it's posted, it can be expanded and taken anywhere and put anywhere, and at that point it's out. But I think the first problem is like, how can you be at a crime scene and your first thought is, let me get this on video? You know, because then those people come from a side of, oh, well, I'm going to sell this video.
People wouldn't.
I don't think they're coming from a side of selling the video. I think they're more concerned with, oh, this is a interesting, this is something that happened, and I can present it and maybe get some engagement and likes because people will be interested to see it. So they care more about engagement and likes than they do making money off of it. It's more of a desperation for attention. They know they can get attention and clicks and likes from just posting that video. So they're going to whip out their phones and post it. In the same way, if you see an accident, people nowadays, they might just take out their phones and videotape it just so they can put it on social media. If they see something crazy happening, they're just going to, the first instinct is to pull out your phone so you can document it, post it on your platform or your social media to get likes and engagement. That's all it is. So they go to these concerts, wherever they go, the first thing they do whenever they see something they think might be cool or other people might find interesting is they pull out their phone.
Care to get the video if it wasn't allowed up on the platforms.
Correct, but I think they're being like, those videos is what, like, they're selling it. They're selling it to the platforms, and I think that's where part of the problem comes from, is that people feel like they can be the newsbreaker, they can be the clout that everybody wants to chase. They're the source that people want.
And it's a deep topic because there are a lot of, like, in the instance of George Floyd, for example, you might want to be grateful that there was somebody there to provide that evidence, because as we know, we couldn't count on our law enforcement to do the right thing. So in certain times, there are, I guess, you know, there can be arguments for it, but I just feel that there has to be some sort of like middle ground. And yeah, when you took to speak to your point, people are sick, but I'm glad that there was that video so that those cops could get what they deserve, because otherwise it would be their word against everyone else's and nothing to...
Correct, but in the sense that, well, in the defense of the police, don't police also have cop cams? So wouldn't that be a camera? But okay, well, it's still a camera that's there in a place of emergency. I would like to think that the cameras on the police should be accessible and viewable, and then that's what we're using to determine what, you know, comes on the outcome. Because somebody who takes out their phone, you know, like, that's not only dangerous, it's promoting danger for society.
Yeah, it is.
It's promoting let me make sure I go because I can get it on camera.
I'm just playing devil. I think it's disgusting. I literally tweeted the other day, like, there's a special place in hell for people who record those types of things, and also those who share them and reshare them.
I just think it's the world we live in, man. Everything's just toxic and poisonous, and all that stuff gets the views, it gets the money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So that's
and these
why-
big ass companies got all the money they're gonna pump in to force their agendas and make sure we see the crazy shit on TikTok and
That's why ownership is so important, and that's why it's I mean,
I don't think it's ownership. I think, some level of blame and accountability has to be placed on the consumers of this content. It's the people consuming it. People aren't going on YouTube looking for science videos and like experiments and trying to learn. So it's the viewer and the consumer. They have a large share of the blame. They're driving the algorithm. They're driving these decisions. So you can't just say we just need to take ownership of the platform. Like, the people are consuming and driving this behavior. They're consuming this type of content. They want it. They like it. When there's an accident, you turn around and look. They like to see accidents.
you guys own this building, right? You guys are producing content. You're hosting multiple shows a day. Like, I think it takes accountability in the individual. I think individuals need to elevate, and people need to work on themselves and get to a better place where we're coming up from a place of love. And
Okay, so she raised that point as well. That's good. So yeah, she made the same point I was making.
peace, and no longer like sick with needing to be entertained with these things.
Yeah, I agree.
that we're entertained by.
I
By the way,
definitely agree.
is this that's the video right there?
And just to play devil's advocate, I don't think it's that people are entertained by it so much as it is something it captures their attention. In the same way, people aren't entertained by car wrecks, but it captures your attention and it spreads. Right? Like, I think the majority of people watching these videos will say they don't like it. But it's something that captures their attention, and they just can't help themselves to click it and watch it. It's not for entertainment. It's more of, it's newsworthy. So they want to see it, and they feel this pressure to watch it. Anyway, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Peace.